Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Amira Patricia with my three other group mates, which is Abdul Wafi, Muhammad Asfar, and also Muhammad Zainul. We will be presenting about our bus ticket booking system. Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Amira Patricia with my three other group mates, which is Abdul Wafi, Muhammad Asfar, and also Muhammad Zainul. We will be presenting about our bus ticket booking system. So before we get started, this is our table of content. We have introduction, flowchart, sample input, sample output, and also the source code. This is the introduction to our system. Our system is made to develop a programming system that can carry out the purpose of the project, that is bus ticket booking system. Next, it aims to apply a C++ programming language and knowledge and also ability to the coding system and demonstrate the coding program. The third one will be this coding program is a rata line bus booking system that helps user purchase bus ticket from the system. So what is the use of the system? The system helps store information, which is ticket info, purchase info and data, customer details, and customer purchase history. Next, what are the system functions of the system? It helps calculate the total price of the ticket purchased by customer, and it also gives more efficient system to the program. Inside this program, we included two structs. The first one will be ticket info. The struct members of ticket info is ticket ID, ticket name, ticket time, and ticket price. The next one, we have purchase info. The purchase info struct members are purchase ID, username, bus ID, bus price, bus time, bus quantity, and the last one will be bus total.
And if user choose to, the system will go to display function, where the function will open this bus information.txt file and display the bus schedule for user to choose from. And if user choose 3, the system will go to the next function is show history function. This function will display all the ticket that has been bought from all the user. Or basically, this function will retrieve all the information from purchase data struct array and then will display it back. And last but not least is the get history function, where this function will open the purchase data file and initialize the data into purchase data struct array so that the show history function can retrieve and display all the ticket that has been bought. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Asfar and I will be explaining about the functions that are used in our system. First of all is the menu function. This is where our main menu is, and the user will be asked to choose whether to 1. Purchase ticket, 2. Display ticket, 3rd, order history, and 4th, exit the system. If the user input other choice, the system will display error message. If the user choose 1, the system will go on to add function. This function is where the user will be able to purchase the ticket. First of all, this function will call other function, which is display function, where this display function will open the bus information.txt file and display the bus schedule for user to choose from. Then the user must fill in the bus number, passenger quantity, passenger name, and passenger identity number. Then this function will take the information from bus information.txt file and initialize the variable into ticket data struct array. And the input from the user will also be initialized into purchase data struct array. Then all the data from these two struct arrays will be saved to purchase data.txt file. So for files, there are two files that are used in our system, which are businformation.txt and purchasedata.txt files. The first file is already containing all the bus schedule and information such as bus ID, bus name, bus time, and the bus destination, and also the price. This file is open in this display function, and all data will be displayed for the user to choose from. The data from this file also will be stored in ticket data struct array. And finally, the purchase data.txt file is empty at first. Then as the user will use the system and fill in necessary data required in add function, the data keyed in will be initialized and saved to this file as a purchase history. The data that will be stored in this file are purchase ID, username, user identity, bus ID, bus name, bus price, bus time, bus quantity, and the total price. Then this file will be accessed again in getHistory function, where the information stored in this file will be initialized into purchase data struct array for display purposes.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Zainul Arifin. So now I will explain about the flowchart. There are 5 elements that we use, which are start end with oval shape, process with rectangle shape, input output with parallel shape, decision with diamond shape, and the last one is arrow for connectors. So this is our flowchart. When the user start the program will bring the user to the main menu. After that, the user needs to enter an option from the information given in main menu. There are 4 options that user can enter in the program, which are purchase ticket, show ticket, order history, or exit. If the user choose number 1, the program will identify if the number user enter is valid or not. If invalid, the program will show the user error message. Besides that, if the number is valid, the program will continue to the next step that the user need to input quantity of ticket, input user's name, and identity number. After that, the program will show the success message. So now, let's go through if the user choose number 2. That is show ticket. The program will process to open bus information files to get the ticket ID, ticket's name, ticket's time, and ticket's price. So next, the program will show the data retrieved from the file. For choice number 3, if the count purchase is 1, the program will show the information in purchase data array. If not, the program will show no purchase history. And the last one is choice number 4. That is exit option. The program will ask the user to choose yes or no if the user want to exit the program. If yes, the program will end. If no, the program will back to main menu. So now, this is our sample input. At the first picture, the user needs to choose an option from information given, which are purchase tickets, show tickets, order history, and exit. For the second picture, the user needs to enter bus number from bus ticket information. The user needs to make correct destination, time, and price of their decision. After that, the user also needs to input data of passenger quantity, recipient name, and identity number, which is their Malaysian IC number. And now, this is our output sample. Purchase ticket successfully will be appear in the program after the user input valid answers of all the information needed. Besides that, this is the output if the user choose number 3. That is order history. The program shows user their purchase ID, recipient name, identity number, bus ID, bus destination, bus price, bus time, ticket quantity, and total price.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Wafi bin Helmi. Today I want to talk about a few things about our source code. As you can see, we use two type of struct. First is struct ticket info and second is purchase info. For ticket info, it has array members like ticket ID, ticket name, ticket time, and ticket price. All of them are string. But in purchase info, we have nine of arrays member, which is purchase ID, username, user identity, bus ID, bus name, bus price, bus time, bus quantity, and bus total. Okay, next we are using global variable, which is it has count ticket and count purchase. Global array for ticket info ticket data 400 and purchase info purchase data 400. So next is our void menu function to allow user to choose either to add or display display contents. So in this line we have option choice, exit choice, option loop. So in this case, it will show for main menu option from 1 until 4. Next, we use do while for looping in this function also switch for every integer that user enter in the option choice. If user enter number 1, it call add function. If user enter number 2, it call display ticket. If user enter number 3, it will show history function. We create the function definition to add function. In this function, we write the function information to this file. So we declare the file as offstream out file. We use offstream to write any information about text file. Then we also declare bool ticket loop for true and bool validate ticket for false. We also call the display function to function definition. For the looping, we use do while loop. So after we declare the display function, it will run do while loop, which also contain for loop. In for loop, if data ID and ticket ID are the same, then the system make it in data same and change validate ticket date to true. In this stage, we use void show history function. It will show history function in purchases of user. If count purchase is equal to 0, it will show no purchase history from the user. Other than that, if count purchase are other than 0, we use for loop to display all of the menu to the user, which is purchase ID, recipient name, identity number, flight ID, flight destination, flight price, flight time, flight quantity, and total price. Okay, in this slide, we use function definition for void get history function. We use if stream in file to open the file, and then we declare a string purchase ID, username, user identity, flight ID, flight name, flight price, flight time, flight quantity, and flight total. And then we open the file in file.open purchase data.txt, and we use if statement in bracket in file whether file contain data or not in the file in SIGG 0. So in the line 296, size underscore t size equal to infile.tlg to get the value from infile sigg, and we make another statement, if statement, bracket size not equal to 0. We create infile.clear to clear the buffer and send the pointer to the beginning of the file, and then we use while statement and in bracket infile dot f bracket. We call a string from infile using getLine for purchase ID, username, user identity, flight ID, flight name, flight price, flight time, flight quantity, and flight total. And then we use purchase ID, string purchase ID, flight ID, and flight quantity into stoy. The stoy meaning is the string to integer, and then string flight price and flight total we convert into stuff, and the stuff mean is string to float, and the others we keep the data the same. Then the count purchase will increase by 1. And lastly, we close the file using infile.close. Before we begin for our program demonstration, first I need you to change the settings. Go to the tools, go for compiler option, go to the settings, and go to the code generation, and then go to the language standards and change it to ISO C++11. Okay, now I want to show you how our system demonstration works. So we have 4 options for our bus ticketing system. First, for purchasing ticket. Second is show tickets. Third is order history, and fourth is exit. So I will go through one by one about this option. So first, if I put number 1 for purchase ticket, it will show the bus ticket list, the bus number, destination, time, and price. So it will ask the user to enter the bus number. Let's say I will put 2 for Johor Bahru. So it will ask user to put passenger quantity. Let's say I go for 1, and then recipient name, and then it will ask identity number, and it will pop out purchase ticket successfully. So the number 2 is show tickets. If I press number 2, it will show bus ticket list, and then the option number 3 is order history. If I put number 3 for order history, so it will show all the purchases have made by a user. And lastly is exit. If you press number 4, it will ask the user to confirm to exit, yes or no. So either you put Y or N. If you put Y, it will pop out thank you for using this application. Okay, now I want to show you how our system demonstration works. So we have 4 options for our bus ticketing system. First, for purchasing ticket. Second is show tickets. Third is order history, and fourth is exit. So I will go through one by one about this option. So first, if I put number 1 for purchase ticket, it will show the bus ticket